Good morning. Good morning. My name is Darby McCormick, and on behalf of the pastors and our Board of Trustees, we welcome you to Colby Memorial Temple for our Sunday service. To begin our service, Walter Minning will light 3 candles symbolizing the unity of body, mind, and spirit. Thank you, Walter. And we'd like to bring up our pastor, our own Reverend Dr. Lewis Gates.
Good morning, everyone. Just a little note. Just remember, I'm going to be turning in the list this week to Suzanne DeWeese for the platform class. So if you would like to chair service here, do chairing and different things on the platform, you have to have platforms. So if you'd like to do that, put your name on that list back there, and she will contact you when the class starts. We're going to be looking pretty soon, if you would like, on the volunteer list back there, if you would like to help me decorate for Christmas. I need Christmas elves. So if you're good at decorating and would like to decorate, please come out. I'll be setting a date to do that, to decorate the church for Christmas. So.
They don't even have to be good decorators. They just need to be able-bodied.
But we will decorate for Christmas here towards the end of the month and getting ready for our Christmas season. So we will need volunteers for that. So if you want to do that. So there's a lot of little things that you can do here in the camp that we need help with. So if you're planning that, we're in the process of clearing out all the craziness in the fairy garden and redoing it. So if you want to participate with that, I will give you a trash bag and point you in a direction. It's like fill a bag day. So if you would like to help with that, we're in the process of reassessing it and pulling all the stuff out of the fairy garden that doesn't have anything to do with fairies. So we're in the process of redoing that at this point. So if you want to have a day out, go out in the fairy garden, I'll point you in a direction and give you some bags and let you go. Thank you.
It's giving everybody $1 a day.
That could work. Thank you, Reverend Gates. Okay. Please rise for the invocation and remain standing for the hymn, which will be number 9. I love to tell a story. Infinite Spirit, thank you for this day of new beginnings and for all gathered together in the light, love, and joy that you bring to us and through us. Let us say together, Amen. All right. Love to tell a story.
Because I know
Well, that was nice. Okay, located in the bulletin are our Declaration of Principles. Please join me in reciting these principles. Be seated. Yeah, I'm getting signs from the crowd. Remember that part. Declaration of Principles. We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact, scientifically proven by the phenomena of spiritualism. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the Golden Rule. Whatsoever ye would that others should do unto you, do ye also unto them. We affirm the moral responsibility of the individual and that he makes his own happiness or unhappiness as he obeys or disobeys nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any human soul here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy and healing contained in the Bible are divine attributes proven through mediumship. We also have the healing prayers also in the bulletin on the back page. Please recite with me our prayer for spiritual healing. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and power of God. Now, for those of you who would wish to receive spiritual healing, please go to the next available healer. Healers are sanitizing their hands after each person in case you do have concerns. While the healers are working, the rest of us will join in a guided meditation led by me. At this time, we will heal. Settle into a comfortable position with your hands in your lap, palms up or down as you feel comfortable, feet resting on the floor. Close your eyes if you would like and breathe in deeply and hold and breathe out. Again, breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Now breathe in the light of Source and breathe out the stress of the day. As you breathe out, you will feel a relaxed warmth moving ever downward through your throat, heart, stomach, and thighs, flowing naturally like water. Source flowing to you and through you and to the soul of you, the true you. Relaxing your legs and feet, you join with that flow of Source and your mind releases all thought, allowing access to the inner self, so you may see all the wonder that is you. And you float on that wonder. And breathe in. Breathe in the color red, and your thoughts take on that red sheen. And flowing with those thoughts, listen. I am safe. All my needs are being met. I am here in my body and all is well, for I am open to new ideas and ways of thinking. I let go of repetitive thoughts to take care of my emotional needs. And drifting on and floating on this wonder, breathe in red, breathe out, and breathe in orange, into you and around you. And listen. My feelings are the language of my soul. I express them in a healthy way. I use my creativity for higher purpose. And I let go of negativity, for I am connected to my core, to my source. I live in truth. Breathe in orange and pause, and breathing out yellow, bright, sunny, warming the soul with the power that is you. And here again, just by being me, I am valuable. I am open to spirit. I am connected to greater life. I choose love, light, and healing. And I am open to the playfulness that is my soul. For I have the courage to be me. Breathe in the warm yellow and breathe out green light, emerald green that grows, surrounds, and creates a cocoon of love from your heart. And listen again. Listen to these thoughts, for they are your true inner thoughts. Listen. Peace is a way of my life. I love myself so I can better love others. And I embrace the love of the universe. I forgive myself. I forgive others in a grateful, caring manner. And again, I connect with greater life. The green of your thoughts surround you. Breathe in and breathe out blue. And drift along, deeper and deeper inside, for the answers are inside. I do not look up and out for my answers. I look to the wonder of me. I speak my truth lovingly. I open myself to spirit with great clarity. I welcome the wisdom that is spirit, my God. I listen with the ear of my heart. My intuition serves me well. I am peaceful, tranquil, and serene. Going deeper and deeper within to your core, your thoughts turn to deep blue indigo, and you flow through them with grace. You open and hear hear yourself. I see the deeper truth. I dwell in the state of presence. I am a timeless, eternal being, for my soul is one with the universe, and my challenges are spiritual lessons. I open my eyes to the light that is infinite, breathing and drifting through these thoughts, a rainbow of your thoughts, ever up to purple, beautiful, pure purple that shines with the white that is spirit, that is you. I am grace. I am one with the divine, and I understand the deeper truth of suffering. I experience peace, love, and joy. Joy, 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 for I am completely filled with the love and light that is you, joining with spirit. Let your thoughts swell and then grow smaller, allowing you to drift back into the beauty and joy that is you here on this earth plane, here in this moment, here in Colby Memorial Temple. And open your eyes when you are ready. Okay. Now we'd like to thank our healers for sharing their gift of healing, and our healers from left to right. They're not standing in order. Lori Carter, Reverend Claire Van Cott, Claire Whalen, and Robin Mattutino. Robin was actually second from the left. Claire and Claire. We've got that now. Thank you so much. And if you have received a healing resulting in a correction or improvement, please complete the yellow card in the back of the temple and give it to the pastor, or you can mail it in if you would like. Please rise for our next hymn, page 18, Let Light Shine Down. It was a little rough beginning, but I think we brought it home. Please be seated. All right, now, this is the best part. I have the pleasure and honor of introducing our speaker today. She is the Reverend Bonnie Darby, an author, medium, and healer. Now, she is part of the spiritualist team. In fact, she is the lead pastor of the church in Indianapolis, and I'm sure that she will be very helpful today. Please do welcome the Reverend Bonnie Darby. Oh, sorry. That's okay. I think everybody's short.
My Uncle Al was a smoker. Smoking was really a great pleasure to him. Uncle Al transcended at the age of 72, having smoked probably over 40 years. And yes, his disease was lung cancer. But the point is the wisdom Uncle Al gave me during our last visit together. While visiting Uncle Al, I caught him smoking while he was dying of lung cancer. While the doctors told him not to, I walked in and there he was. I was kind of speechless, but he looked at me and he said, "Bonnie Jean, if you can't live life the way you want, what's the point?" And I've remembered that throughout my whole life. Now, Uncle Al was in the Army, Air Corps, World War II.
Pull this down a little bit so
Oh,
we can hear you a little better.
Better? Is that better?
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
And he had lived a lot of good and seen a lot of bad. So when he said those words to me, I had to think about the perspective that they came from. And lately I've been pondering a lot about this bit of wisdom passed on to me. If you can't live life the way you want, what's the point? I am sure we all feel that we've given this earthly experience our best, and we all take advantage of all the learning lessons that we get in this life. Now, pondering all of this, I put some thought into just a few of the lessons that I had garnered, or just the few of the thoughts. I guess that's my advantage to being here. I get to get the thoughts and put them down and speak them. One of the things is recognize the importance of being accountable for the self. Look beyond our ego. Remember, everything in nature, including us humans, is a part of the universal oneness. It is a truth, if you don't take care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit, you won't be of service to anyone else. We all want to be givers. We all are caregivers in one way or the other. But we don't often remember that we have to take care of ourselves. It's an important part of our human experience to be of service. Because you give out, you get. It's natural law in action. Thoughts are things. That's probably one of my earliest lessons. I think when I became a spiritualist, the first book I bought was The Chemistry of Thought by Peggy Barnes, that little booklet. And that little booklet changed my life because it put me on the path I am today. Spend some time recognizing those random thoughts that soar through your mind. All those uncontrolled thoughts are creating our experience. What do you dwell on? Do you know, I read in the Spiritualist Summit that scientists and experts in the medical field are presently working on effects of life events on our bodies and our brains. Recently, it was noted that sensational occurrences in our lives leave detectable imprints on our brains. Negative events create scarring. Each brain has an individualized imprint, similar to a fingerprint. The cells of our body hold memory as well. The teachings of spiritualism encourage each individual to think healthy thoughts for a good reason. Now, I have found that the more I am aware of my thoughts, the better my life goes. And believe me, we all have random thoughts, and we all have some fears, and we all have some anxieties of various things, probably created from our past. But we can catch them. And the more we become conscious of them, the better our life will get. Accept the fact that there will be times for our own personal growth that we have to move out of the past and into our individual futures. We all have our own rate of spiritual growth and path to follow. If we do not allow change in our lives, we become stagnant. Flow with change, and the experience can be invigorating. Fight change, and it's mostly likely going to be a learning experience. I don't know, my friends at church, I think the thing they get tired of me saying the most is, just go with the flow. And they say, do you know how hard that is? Yeah, I'm still struggling, but I'm trying to go with the flow. Make our choices wisely. Listen to that inner voice. Every choice made is a lesson to be experienced. Now that's an awesome thought. Choice does teach what does or does not work for self. Making conscious choices is taking control of our lives. Listen. Being a good listener is an asset to this world. I've learned more listening to other people's stories than I've learned telling my own. There is more to listening than the words people say. Hear how they say them. Understand what's in their being. Listen to the earth sounds. Do you know, many, many years ago, I moved my children from an apartment next to the interstate in Indianapolis, Indiana, if you can imagine the noise there, and we got used to it. We didn't even hear the ambulances or the fire trucks or everything that was going on. Then I moved them to the country. And this was when they were teenagers, and one morning they got up and they said, Mom, we can't sleep, it's too loud out there. We lived on a lake. There was noise, but it was a different kind of noise that they weren't used to. An Arapaho proverb says, all plants are our brothers and sisters. They talk to us, and if we listen, we can hear them. Connect with the earth energy to keep balanced. Another important thing is don't be afraid to love. Don't allow past pain to hinder an amazing future. Love is the highest form of energy. It is to be embraced and cherished, never feared. The law of love is the creative source and power of all life. Another point I've learned is grant ourselves permission to be whomever we choose. We have to respect choices of others and give them permission to express their own beings. That was one of my difficult learning lessons. If I want respect, then I have to give the same respect to others, even when I don't agree or understand another's thinking, because respect is shared. Save some time for you. What do you really enjoy doing? Do it. Spend time simply having fun, the kind of fun that brings out the belly laugh in you. I don't know about anyone else, but a good spontaneous belly laugh raises a vibration every single time. I've had people say, oh, I can't laugh like that. They're afraid of their appearance. And I said, yeah, you can, because it really feels good. And don't worry about what anybody thinks. Just laugh. One of my favorite targets is even myself. I can laugh at myself. Learn as if you were to live forever. Do you know, even in our spiritualist manual, there's a section that I read years ago when I was thinking about is things to cultivate, such as faith. Faith and belief is the base of everything. The kind of faith that reveals your own divinity. Reasonableness. Do not expect to know it all in a day. Be tolerant with yourself. Courage. Meet the world with a smile every day. If you get up and can smile, if you walk down the street and can smile, people will smile back at you. You've not only changed your day, you've changed theirs. Silence. Use your energy in getting together with yourself. Learn to like yourself and enjoy the silence. Generosity. Do not make unfair comparisons between you and someone else, because you're two different individuals with two different paths and two different ways of thinking, and that really is for a purpose. Generosity. Do not make unfair comparisons between you. Oh, I just read that. Justice. Recognize the fact that you are not the only divine soul whom the infinite has permitted to manifest in the flesh. We all are. We are all the same. Economy. Cultivate the law of use and apply it to all things. System. Do not fail to put order into your life. Order is the first law of nature. This is one of my favorites. Individuality. There is only one you. Remember that. Mercy is one of the most humane traits of mankind. Cooperation unlocks the gateway of progress. Tolerance opens the doorway to greater progress and friendliness among the world's people. Do you know Benjamin Franklin, and I can't remember all of them right now, he had 13 virtues, words. If you look at them, they're words. But he had a process where he took this one word and lived it every day. That was his way of bettering himself. We're all going to find a way that works for us to bring up our energy, to create what we want, to better ourselves. That's what we do. We're all going to face tough times. We're all going to face the fun times. But that's life. The tough times, we just recreate something different, something new, something we want. Do you know, everything I've said is basic stuff, but it's easily forgotten when we're trying to make ends meet and pay rent, buy groceries, keeping our cars repaired, all the needs and wants of this material existence. When living stresses us out, take a moment to recognize and evaluate, what kind of future am I creating? How am I living right now in this moment? Always live your life fully, with passion, and do it your way. Because as Uncle Al says, if I can't live life the way I want, what's the point? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reverend Bonnie Darby. Okay, now is our musical interlude. And during our musical interlude, our ushers will receive your offering, and we thank you in advance for your generosity. It's a wonderful world. I like that song. Okay. Please assume an attitude of prayer. Mother, Father, God, thank you for these gifts from those gathered together today. Allow us the wisdom to use them for our highest and best. And in this we say, Amen. Okay, announcements. I'm losing track of myself up here. Next Wednesday, that is already November 10th, our message bearer for our demonstration of spirit service will be Joy Sauger. Next Sunday, join us, that's November 14th. The speaker for this service will be Gretchen Meisner. And every Sunday we have Adult Lyceum, also known as Sunday School, from 9:30 to 10:15 a.m. Right here in Colby Memorial. And our speaker next Sunday will be Pauline Gold. To participate in absentee healing, please print the first initial of the last name of a loved one or even a pet in our healing book back here on the table in the back of Colby. Every Thursday, a healing meditation circle is held from 11 to noon in the Andrew Jackson Davis Educational Building, and healing is sent to those on the absentee healing list. All are welcome. This service, as well as Sunday Lyceum and Sunday service, are live streamed through our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Please do keep in mind that the Thursday service, it is very, very wonderful, and you take away healing of your own through that, healing of others. At the entrance, in the back of the church, we have our bulletin. Please take those with you. You can also pick up extras if you would like to give them to friends or family. Next Saturday, Gala Day, the Bounty of Spirit. Join us for Gala Day, the Bounty of Spirit, from 10 to 4 p.m. That's November 13th at right here. It's a nice little street fair, folks, and it's a sampling of the community. We will have vendors, lectures, readings, and retail opportunities. All other announcements and the calendar for upcoming events can be viewed on the website, Cassadaga.org, and all of the monthly information as well as any upcoming events. And at this time, we'd like to thank our live stream viewers for joining us today, and we look forward to spending time with you again.
Thank you for joining us for Sunday service. We hope you join us next Sunday. Adult Lyceum will begin at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sunday service at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to make a donation, please visit Cassadaga.org. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, to get notifications when we go live. Check your notification settings to make sure you are set to receive all subscription notifications. Thank you again for joining us today. For more info, visit Cassadaga.org.